Hello, this is John Person. Thanks for being here. I wanted to share with you my person's volume indicator. First and foremost, we have a chart here, MasterCard, and as you can see, the trend starts to move lower. Note that the volume histogram, and it's basically the difference between the two moving averages of the volume. So what we're looking for is for buying opportunities. When is this thing going to bottom out? And as you can see, we get these short-term spikes. And when you get the market and it gives a short-term spike, note that the volume doesn't really accelerate. In fact, you can see it right here in the histogram. So the important thing is just to share with you how this is an effective tool. Two things. It uncovers the volume and the trend direction of price, number one. Number two, it can also pick up bullish convergences and bearish divergences. So let me share with you what I mean by that. And most times when we look at a trend in price, meaning price makes a newer low, well, if you note here that we do see the volume histogram has all of a sudden made from a high to a low, but as price is starting to move down, price is moving down, note what the histogram's doing. It's moving up. All of a sudden, we get a spike in price, and then we get also between the moving averages of volume, we get a volume crossover with the moving average, number one. Number two, we get a volume, as you can clearly see here, which is really exciting for traders because it gives confirmation that, man, if this price is making a newer low and the volume doesn't precede the price, it's telling you that it's bottoming out, that that's a weak low, and that we can start looking for some type of buying opportunity near that bottom. Note that the histogram, very exciting here. You can see the power behind this histogram will give you also, in case you miss the moving average component, you can say, well, look at the histogram. The histogram's making higher lows, and then all of a sudden you see a positive change in the histogram just as the market starts to move up. This is really what's going to accelerate your trading. We look for this pattern in my own trades. This is one of the most bullish setups known to mankind. Price goes down on light volume and you get a trigger of a volume setup. This indicator is going to help share that with you. Now, as you can see, price has a substantial move. I mean, let's face it, from 80 to almost 93 is a big move in a very short order of time. That was a very powerful move in volume. But note what the histogram was sharing with us. Price was moving up, and all of a sudden there was volume drying up. And then all of a sudden we got the crossover, and then the prices started to move down. Prices started to move down, but look what happened. Volume was moving up again. So while we were looking for the market to move and you would see lower prices, all of a sudden, guess what? You're making lower lows in price on higher volume, and it shows up right there in the histogram. So this is a few things that we look at. A, we look for volume convergences, and we look for the trend of the volume to match the trend in price. Sometimes volume will be lighter on sell-offs, giving us an alert that there's a setup and action to be taken to be looking for a buy trigger to the upside. And when you get it, then you follow to see your other indicators and say, hey, is this market running out of steam in here? And if it is running out of steam and goes down, maybe I could trade this a little bit better to the upside on a longer term basis. So that in essence is how we utilize this powerful tool. I hope you enjoyed that because quite frankly, this is one of the strongest volume indicators exclusively made for TradeShark from my 35 years of experience in these markets. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you have many profitable trades in the years to come. Thank you.